This is Optimal Business Daily, episode 414, Succeeding by Helping Others Succeed, Part 2, by Steve Pavlina of stevepavlina.com. And I am Dan, here each weekday reading to you from some of the best business blogs anywhere. And today's post is a continuation from yesterday. So if you are new here, if you're just finding us, or maybe you're skipping around and sampling some of our episodes, I would definitely recommend starting with yesterday's episode first, so you don't come into this one in the middle. But before we get to part 2, this episode is brought to you by Pitney Bowes. No matter what your small office needs or sends, Pitney Bowes Send Pro C200 has you covered. The C200 lets you send mail and packages right from your desk. Plus, save 3 cents a letter and up to 39% off retail shipping rates. So start saving today and get a free 60-day trial of a Pitney Bowes C200. Visit pb.com/optimal to learn more and start your free trial today. That's pb.com/optimal. Terms apply. See site for details. For now, let's get right to part 2 and continue optimizing your life. Succeeding by Helping Others Succeed, Part 2, by Steve Pavlina of stevepavlina.com. It isn't necessary to be some kind of uber guru in order to help people. You don't have to make a ton of money, find the perfect relationship, or achieve your ideal physique before you're able to contribute. You can start by sharing what you know, which is probably a lot more valuable than you give yourself credit for. A couple of my most popular articles are How to Cook Brown Rice and my guacamole recipe. Would you believe that those 2 articles attract thousands of monthly visitors just from search engines? Do you think I spent years training to be the brown rice guru? You don't need to be a guru to write articles like that. It's not that difficult to share what you know. You don't have to be the best at everything. You can still put yourself out there. You can still make a contribution. You can still give something of value to people. How do you know if what you have to share has value? Well, share it first and you'll soon find out. If it provides value, people will tell you. If it doesn't, people will usually ignore you. As long as you're getting ignored, keep experimenting by trying to provide value in new and unique ways. Maybe you have a sweet voice and would be better at podcasting than blogging. Or perhaps video would be a better outlet for your creativity. The only limits are in your thinking. When I released my first independently developed computer game, it was largely ignored. It took me 6 months to develop it, but nobody cared. My next game sold a little better, but it was still basically a flop. I tried different game styles and different genres. It took several releases, but eventually I created an award-winning game that sold well for years. It took about 5 years of trial and error to align my game development skills with creating value for others. 5 years may seem like a long time, but I was coming from a place of knowing virtually nothing about how to run a business when I started. It took a long time to calibrate my skill set to market realities. In the beginning, I was trying to create a product to sell, something that would make me money. But in the later years, I focused on offering games that people would love. That is a huge difference in mindset. When I launched stevepavlina.com, I was able to start providing value to others much more quickly because I wasn't stuck thinking about making money. I focused on the service side. I soon figured out how to use my skills to give people what they need and want. I sometimes get emails from people complaining that they aren't getting rich after blogging for only a few months. One blogger emailed me today to express disappointment that he hasn't yet surpassed 100 visitors per day. He started his blog less than a month ago. Is it me, or are people getting a little impatient these days? The most important result to track isn't how many visitors your website is getting or how much money you're making. Instead, figure out whether you're actually making a difference in people's lives. Are you helping people? Are you providing strong value? If you're providing genuine value, time and referrals will take care of most of your other key metrics. Recently, I was talking to a friend in the personal development field. Business-wise, he and I both had record years in 2008, and we each expect 2009 to blow it away. We joked about the rest of the economy crashing down around us. Why do we feel so optimistic when so many people are nervous? Because we know that we're providing real value to people. We know that our skills are aligned with contribution. We also have the capacity to do a lot of good for people who are financially struggling, looking for career changes, or feeling uncertain about the future. Erin is in the same boat. During a recession, more people feel uncertain about the future, and she offers intuitive readings that provide people with great clarity about their lives. Consequently, her income saw significant growth last year as well. Why? Because her skills are aligned with helping people get what they need. Helping people grow is a service that's in very high demand. It doesn't matter that we're in a media-fueled recession. That just means people are more keen to reduce low-value expenditures, and they're more sensitive to spending money wisely on purchases that provide them the best bang per buck. If you're providing weak value, you're on shaky ground during a recession. But if you're providing solid value that meets human needs, a recession can create even bigger opportunities for you. People will drop the fluff from their lives and seek you out instead. When your business model is no longer fed by sufficient demand, you can always switch to something else. But if there's one thing humanity needs right now, it's for more of us to step it up and embrace our true potential, instead of settling for the limited roles assigned by our social conditioning. In our current environment, there's still plenty of room for more people to start businesses based on helping and encouraging others to grow. We're a long way from being oversaturated in this area. You just listened to part 2 of the post titled Succeeding by Helping Others Succeed by Steve Pavlina of stevepavlina.com. And this episode is brought to you by Pitney Bowes. With Pitney Bowes mailing and shipping solutions, confidence is built in. No matter what your small office needs or sends, Pitney Bowes Send Pro C200 has you covered. With it, you can calculate exact postage, so you're never over or underpaying. You can also compare and choose current rates from 3 major shipping carriers. And it's convenient. I can weigh packages, print shipping labels, and send mail right from my desk. I don't have to go to the post office anymore. And I save money every time. I save 3 cents a letter and up to 39% off retail shipping rates. That adds up. So if your business mails or sends anything, save more with the Send Pro C200. Start saving today. For our listeners, Pitney Bowes is offering a free 60-day trial for all of its C200 models. Visit pb.com/optimal to learn more and start your free trial today. That's pb.com/optimal. Terms apply. See site for details. And that should do it for today. Have a happy Thursday, and I will see you right back here again tomorrow in the Friday show, where your optimal life awaits.